What's up, you guys? I am using a Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 to show you guys this browser that I just found the other day called Next Browser. And just to talk a little bit about something else, I guess, for a few seconds, I'm using this thing called Google Drive on my phone to make sure I don't go completely off track when talking to you guys about this browser. I basically made a review of the browser earlier today, and I want to use this as more of a blueprint to make sure I don't go completely off track when talking to you guys about the browser. So, let's get started so I can show you guys the browser itself. This is called Next Browser. You can download it for free on the Play Store, and when you open it up, what you get, aside from that Android Central thing there, you're going to get a general speed dialer there. And what I mean by speed dialer is that this little area here where you have your Facebook, your YouTube, and Amazon, where you can go in and you can add different websites that you go to frequently, so that way you don't have to worry about going into the address bar to constantly type them in over and over again. You can just go to the speed dialer, like you would on one of those old phones, and you can go straight to the website of your choice. So let's say, for instance, you go to, what's a good website? Let's try imore.com. Weird, because I'm using an Android device to do this. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to type the name of the website in the first bar there, and then down here you want to give what you want to call it. And just because I'm boring, I want to just call it the name of the website. After you've done that, simply go up here to where it says save, and then you will have a nifty little bookmark or a speed dialer button right there, so that way whenever you do open up your tablet or smartphone or whatever you're using this on, which I'm pretty sure is only smartphones and tablets, you can just tap that button right there and instantly go straight to the website that you frequent the most right there. Pretty nifty. I should actually go back and let that load up all the way, just to show you that it's not a bunch of tricks and stuff like that going on. But yeah, it's pretty standard amongst a whole bunch of other browsers, like Dolphin, I'm sure, has it. Lots of other browsers have it. I wouldn't be surprised if all of them have it, actually. I haven't really explored a lot of them enough. But anyway, also you have your bookmarks down here. Of course, that's whenever you go to a website. Say, for instance, you go to, let's try YouTube. Even though YouTube is on the speed dialer, so it would have been a lot easier for me to just go to the speed dialer and do this. But anyway, hit that little star button right up here, and it'll ask you to name your bookmark and that kind of thing. It says create a bookmark, YouTube. Yes, that's right. Hit the save button right there, and then when you go back to the home page, and then you come down to bookmarks, there it is in your bookmarks. That way you can always go back to it and frequent it whenever you want to. Very nice, I think. Let me go back here. You still have to get used to it, as you can already pretty much tell. Oh, right there. How I did that, by the way, how I came back out of the bookmarks, was there's this little double arrow thing right here on the far side. Just tap on that, and then you're back to where you were before. Probably should have did that before I did this, but anyway, along with the speed dialer here and the bookmarks, what you also have up here is the Google search bar, where you can search for anything over the web, search for news, search for your video, and images right there when you first open up the browser. So you don't necessarily have to go to google.com all the time to search for anything. For instance, if I want to search for images of the HTC One, I just tap that image button up there, tap in here, which I already did, and type in, of course, HTC One. I already did it up there, but I'm going to do it again just to show it to you guys. Hit the enter button, and here I am on the images section of the HTC One, showing me lots of great pictures of the HTC One. I really want it so bad, and when I get it, hopefully it'll be soon. Yeah, there you go. That's how that part works. Back to the home page, and oh, I just wanted to show you guys this. Apparently, if you pull the whole thing down, like the speed dialer down 3 times, this image up here changes to one of, I think, 3 or 4 different images. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. It does. Very nice. Okay, alright. Well, that's something new we just learned. There you go. If you pull this down 3 times, then you change the image up there. I think they're all preset at this point, but knowing how that people are nowadays, they'll find a way to, in the future, allow you to change that and for yourself. But right now, that's a pretty cool little thing. Anyway, this is pretty much the front page there. Move over to the left side of the screen. What you see here is your top sites, and what that means is the sites you frequent the most, or the sites that you always go to a lot. Here I have iMore because I just frequented that site. Just went to the Nintendo Life forum to see what was going on because I was, and still am, sort of a little bit of a Nintendo fanboy. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Also down here, what you have are the recent tabs you opened up. I bet that previous little laugh thing probably busted your eardrums out, so I apologize for that. Anyway, you got your recent tabs here, and what that is are the websites you went to and everything you opened up to get to those websites. So it's pretty much things you would expect out of a web browser, and you have the more history there to show off more of the things that you've shown off before regarding your history. So let's go back. Nothing too exciting there, but it's very nice that it's all in one convenient area and so close to the very start of the browsing screen. Anyway, come over to the other side of the tablet and you have this new thing called Next View. And if you notice, it looks kind of familiar, but not really. I'll just hit this refresh button and I'll see what your reaction is to that, even though I'm pretty certain I won't be able to hear it from the YouTube screen. Yeah. Anyway, the big news about Next View is that seemingly it is, well, not seemingly, essentially it is Flipboard for the web browser. Already here and ready to go. So you can already look at the news, the big news for the day, your entertainment, your health stuff, your science and tech stuff right there, your business. All of it's there right on the front page, right there for you, ready to go. You can even, of course, come down here to add subscription. I wouldn't expect a whole lot from this at this point, though. It is still a very early build, and because it's still an early build, it doesn't have a lot of a variety of news sources that places like Flipboard and other apps like Google Currents have at this point. But in the future, I'm pretty certain that that will be fixed, and it'll be even better than it is now. Actually, let me tap on one of these over here. Let's see. Let's check out a little bit of the entertainment news for today. Let's see that. Of course, when you tap on anything, it updates to the latest news, the latest and greatest news. So I'm pretty certain we might see a little bit of something on some kind of scandal that may have happened. Guess not. The 2014 BMW X5. Here's a look at the new car. If you want to look at that, there it is. It's right there. I won't. For those of you who are already like kind of foaming at the mouth to look at the new BMW, I won't ruin it for you. You guys can look at it for yourself. So embarrassing. Anyway, let me see. Let me go back over to the front page here. Anyway, let us go to a website. Let's try Android Central. I want to show you guys something here. When we go to this website and open it up, first and foremost, you know, it's fast. That's a given with this browser. I'm already loving how fast this browser is compared to the browser I have been using, which has been Chrome, which lately has been pretty slow. That's unfortunate. And what just happened there, let me tell you, while I was telling you about how amazingly fast this was, I tried to scroll up twice, it didn't catch it, and then finally when the web page gets done loading, it just flings all the way down to the bottom. So this is one of those web browsers where it works whenever it's trying to load, but it's best to just wait it out until after the whole web page is done uploading, so that way you can just browse nice and smooth. Which, when it does get done browsing or updating, it really is really super smooth, and I like that about it. I like how you can essentially go up, down, left, right. Zooming in is great. It's zooming in, zooming out. It's smooth, fluid, buttery smooth. So this is what I've been waiting for. Anyway, let me show you guys this. Let's say I want to open up a new tab. Well, I can do that up here, hitting that little one button there. and that brings me straight to the tab menu. From here, I can create my tab and go from there. But the cool way to do it is to slide your finger from the extreme right of the tablet and then just pull it on in, just like that. So essentially what this is, it's a gesture-based method to open up new tabs. So if I'm just browsing along, oh yeah, I think I'm going to go to YouTube real quick. Just go like that. Come down here and tap on Create New Tab. Opens that thing up. And then fortunately I have YouTube on my dialer there. Tap on that. There we go. Fast, fluid, flat out awesome. I just love everything about that. It's actually one of the reasons why I am using this so much nowadays, was because I'm a sucker for gestures. I'm a sucker for gimmicks. And that pretty much just did it for me. I just love it to death. Anyway, that is a way that you can get in and out of the tab menu to create new tabs, and as you can see, the way to get rid of tabs is to swipe up or down. Actually, let me show you how to switch between tabs. Whenever you do go to that menu, swipe in, just choose the tab you want and slide it right over that this little bit right there. And by the way, there's two of them there because you have two open. The more you have open, the more that comes down there. But anyway, you want to slide the desired page over those two little things over there, and tap, and then there you go on your merry little way to the desired website you want to go to that you opened up a while ago. Now that's great that you can do that over on this side, but what about the other side? What you have here, you have extensions. Let me pull that out. Look out, Firefox. We got some extensions happening here. Not a lot though, considering still it is a relatively new thing going on here. What we have here by default are the Evernote Clipper and Pocket plugins. So unless you are a user of Evernote or Pocket plugins, you're probably not going to be finding a whole lot of use out of that. And whenever you do click on the main options, all you have here right now are your recommended Evernote clippers. I've been trying to find out if there's any way I can access other extensions here, and it looks like that is not going to happen, at least now. But according to their website, it seems like they're going to be having other apps regarding extensions later on, like Google Keep, which I think would be really nice. But anyway, that's what you got going on here. Overall, I love this browser to death. If you're one of those that's worried about your privacy issues and stuff, go up to that little three-dot thing there. Come down to where it says Preferences. You've got all the settings you'd ever want. Come down here and find the privacy data, and you can pretty much configure the standard, regular, basic privacy settings, like saving a password, remembering it, accepting cookies, and that kind of thing. Also, if you notice here, you can choose your search engine. So if you don't like Google and you're one of the ones that likes using something like Bing or Yahoo or Baidu, however you pronounce that one, you can choose it right here, and then it will set for your default user agent type. Basically what that asks you to do is, hey, what kind of, when I open up a web page, how should I open it? Should I open it as a desktop web page, a mobile web page, or an iPhone page? And I choose desktop because I'm on a tablet. I want to try to get something that's going on there. Display, you got your text size. So if you're the one who likes smaller text, you can change that here. Larger text, you can change it here. Very nice. You also have auto-fit pages and loading images, auto-rotation, and JavaScript for all of you tech guys out there that know what that means. And this is the one I really want to show you guys. Exit setting. This is basically asking you, hey, when you X out of me, what do you want me to do? Except for that first one there. That first one there is asking you, how do you want me to exit? Because whenever you want to leave the app, you normally have to double tap. Well, you can actually configure that and change that by turning that off right there on the far end side. But let's say you want to clear your cache memory whenever you exit out of your browser. Well, all you have to do is tap on that, and now the switch has been switched to on. So whenever you do leave the browser by double tapping at this point, it'll clear your cache memory immediately, which is very nice, very nice. And it's actually something you can download as a plugin on Mozilla, but just knowing that you can already do that right there in the settings on this browser is awesome. And so basically what this browser is, it's a really nice browser for people who just want something that's fast. It does a little bit of something different, tries to be a little bit different than the others. Nice to just kind of browse the web with, not a whole lot, just something you want to just use. It's lightweight, or at least it feels lightweight anyway. You can configure pretty much anything you want in here regarding information and that kind of thing. Really nice. Love the features they have here. If you are one that loves using Mozilla's themes and plugins and add-ons, you're probably not going to want to come over to this just yet, but otherwise you probably would love this browser. Also, before I cut this off, if you are a big fan of syncing, you can sync information across platforms, and what that means is you can sync information from the tablet to the smartphone. That's a good thing, but the kind of disappointing thing, I guess, would be that it's only bookmarks at this point, which means that at this point Google is still the king regarding synchronization across all platforms, or at least in my point of view it is. So anyway, this is Nick's browser. It's a great browser. I think you guys should all really try it out. It's free, like I said, on the Play Store, and if you want, post a comment here telling me what you guys thought about it. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. I thought it was really interesting, and I hope you guys think it's cool too. I didn't make it, but I thought it was just really cool. So there you go, guys.